Hello again, and welcome back to Minecraft beta version 1.7.3. Just logging on and I see a lot of sheep down there. And I think even a brown sheep, so we're gonna go really quick grab a... Oh shit, hold on. We're gonna grab the shears before these wolves can get to them, hopefully. Because brown wool is, like, extremely rare for some reason in this game. Shit, I don't know if I have a shears down here. I guess we can make another one. I feel like I have, like, 10 pairs of these things, but, I mean... better that than 0, right? And for the other ones, let's make them blue. Always love seeing a brown sheep. Don't you kill it, don't you kill it! No! No! You ass! I literally almost got to it and you had to kill it. God. Out of all the sheep you could have killed too. Well, I guess a white one got killed too. This guy survived. Oh well. It is what it is. Anyways, yeah, sorry for kind of just, like, getting straight into the action. Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do today, but, I am back at my mom's house, which means that I can actually talk a lot louder, so... Yeah, hopefully my commentary won't be as bad as it has been in the last few days, because I've been really trying to, like, not wake up family. No, I don't really need to worry about that, so that's nice. Let's just take a walk on this path and see how we feel about it. I'm really happy with this path, though. It feels nice to walk. Let's go down here as well and just kind of see how it looks. That looks cool. Oh, there's a hole in it though. We should probably plug that in or else it'll break the illusion. But yeah. Nice little walkway. Let's go fix the roof of that place, although I think we might need some more wood. I'm not sure if we have any, or if I'll need to go chop some more trees, maybe. I'm gonna have a little bit, but not a lot. Let's go look in here. Take that. Maybe in here? Wow, one wooden plank, a couple of stairs, some birch logs. Well, today might be a wood gathering video. At least it seems like it might be. But before we do anything, let's just see what we can actually get done in here. Oops. Shoot. Because who knows, maybe we don't need to do anything. Maybe I'm just, like, over-preparing, or worrying too much about something that I don't need to even worry about at all. I tend to do that, so it's definitely possible. Okay. I still don't know the purpose of this room, or, like, what purpose it will serve, I guess. It's a little unclear right now. But I do want it to have some kind of purpose. I don't want it to just be like a lookout. We already have like multiple of those, or what technically could be considered little like lookout sections, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's a nice view, don't get me wrong, but I think we have plenty good views. that are just that. This should be that and more, I think. Okay. Let's see. Well, how was your guys' day? Hopefully decent, at least. Mine was just basically comprised of work and going to my mom's house from my dad's house, which is always quite the process, but it never takes like too long or anything. It's just like, I don't know, it feels a little redundant at times because you just have to do it so many times, and I don't know. I do definitely miss when I didn't have to do that at all, like switch between houses, but it's just the situation I'm in, so nothing I can do about it. Alright, let's get the ceiling in. Oops, we don't need that there. Here we go. Work was decent today, though. I mean, it did give me a bit of a headache, to be honest. It was just a very hectic day, I guess you could say. Or, well, I guess to say the least, honestly. Wait, I don't need a block there, actually. Because it's all going to be covered by sandstone, so... no real point, I don't think. And here as well, actually. Let's just get rid of that. One thing I like about my job, though, is that my manager is always willing to help out. It is really nice, and it makes everything just feel a lot better, to be honest. Because when I don't know what I'm doing, I mean, I know that my manager will likely have an idea of how to figure things out, and that's very helpful. That's what a manager should be, right? Like, someone who helps their employees figure things out. Sadly, that's not a case for a lot of workplaces, I'm sure. I'm sure a lot of managers just feel like they can kind of sit back and just let things run on their own without really having to get involved, but that's just not really how it works. It's not easy at all. I actually kind of feel bad about the workload that my manager has to take, but it's, you know, it's her job. It sucks, I guess, but I'm sure in some way it is maybe worth it. I mean, I would hope. I think she's good at what she does. Not that someone's, like, skill or ability, I guess, makes things necessarily enjoyable, but, I mean, I would hope that she at least has some enjoyment from it. I mean, we work in a dog daycare. I feel like... oh, shit. There's a creeper out there, isn't there? But I feel like there's inherently, like, some fun working in a place like that. Where you're, like, surrounded by dogs all the time, like, non-stop. Okay, what the hell? I don't like these noises. Yeah, okay, this is a nice looking room, actually. I'm trying to think. Should I have a window here, actually? Although I guess I have a painting, though. I don't need a painting though. How would it look? Oh, okay, no, that actually would not work at all because it's just not the right spacing. That's okay though. We don't need a window. What is this room gonna be? Storage, maybe? I say that about like every other room, but I mean, obviously at some point we're actually gonna have to make it work. Like we're gonna need a storage room somewhere. Just figuring out where exactly is gonna be a challenge, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go back outside and look in from the outside and see how things look. And maybe go on a little like wood gathering trip eventually as well. But yeah, this is looking real nice, I think. It is starting to feel a lot like home, I think, which is perfect. That's exactly what I've wanted with this world, I guess. Let's plant a few more trees, or maybe even just like one more. If I can find some bones, there we go. It's a little morbid that I'm using like human remains to grow these trees, but I guess I'm not really human myself, I'm a tree, so it's not like that weird. I mean, it is, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, look at that. That looks really nice. Okay. I think we're gonna need one more tree up there, but for now, that works. So let's, shit, I have like no storage left. Okay, we're gonna go put a lot of things away, and then we're gonna go on a big wood gathering trip. And we're gonna hope that that allows us to expand our base quite a bit more. So, yeah, cross your fingers. And let's get this show on the road. Just in case I'm gonna bring all these tools as well. And I guess I don't have room to put those things away, so they're just gonna have to come with us. So now, okay, wait, we're gonna go to bed. But, anyways, as I was saying, I wonder where we're gonna go, because I'm trying to think where a good forest to take down would even be. I mean, I could always just, like, target the surrounding area, but, I mean, then I'll have to, like, replant everything. But maybe that's okay. I don't know. Who knows? It's whatever. It's our world. But I do, again, want to share it with the nature of this world. As much as possible, anyways. So, yeah. Let's just take one last look at our house before we head out on our journey. Alright. I'll miss you, house. I'll be back soon, though. Hopefully, by then, the creepers will have moved on. Since I see 2 of them on our house right now, which is not ideal, to be honest, but it's whatever. Let's just head to the woods and start working. Gonna need a whole lot of this stuff. But anyways, yeah, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are all doing pretty good. I hear there's, like, been a lot of, like, major storms in the country lately. Hopefully none of you guys are being affected if you are watching from here, I guess. If not, regardless, I hope things are going well where you're at. Yeah. It's a scary world that we live in. And you don't really think about, like, how fragile our lives are until we're faced with certain things like that, but, you know, I hope you're taking care of yourselves. And if you're kind of just, you know, not really looking out for yourself, then you should do something nice for yourself. I don't know what, but I'll let you decide that. Just anything to make you happy. Go do it. Because I live by the philosophy that you should treat yourself at least once a day, every day. And I think that will improve... Well, I think it does improve quality of life substantially, so... Yeah. Do something nice for yourself, basically, is what I'm saying. If you're not in a position to, which I do understand, then, just, take it easy, I guess. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, either. Maybe treating yourself as just doing nothing. That's okay, too. It doesn't have to be, like, some elaborate celebration of your life or something. It's just anything to give you a little enjoyment. For example, I have one thing planned out for myself. I'm gonna buy a new vinyl and maybe a CD as well. I'm trying to grow a CD collection. I already kind of have a vinyl collection going, but I'd also like to get some CDs as well. Right now I only have a Mazzy Star CD, which is pretty dang cool, but it's not much of a collection if I only have one. My dad has this really awesome CD collection actually that he showed me, and it's like, it's huge. I was impressed. And even a little bit jealous, but yeah, I don't know. I guess he's had a lot more time to collect those, and he's of a time where those things were actually, I guess, more practical, maybe? Because when you think about it, like, today we just have, like, Spotify, like, hell, even as a kid we had, like, iPods and stuff, like, we can walk around with, like, infinite access to music, the internet, like, infinite knowledge, essentially, in our hands. Infinite entertainment, like, we're pretty damn lucky to be alive when we are, but I do kind of, I guess, this is gonna sound really cheesy, but I do kind of, like, long for just simpler things that maybe technically aren't simpler, but somehow they feel that way. It's weird how that works, isn't it? Like, sometimes the more simple something is, the more complicated it feels. Like, okay, think about it. What, like, in your head sounds simpler? Playing a song on Spotify or listening to a record? I mean, obviously it's like listening to a song on Spotify, because it's just, you pull up your phone, open an app, click, click, boom, there you go, you're done. But, like, when you think about, like, the definition of, like, or I guess a definition of simple, records and, like, vinyls, and, I mean, those are the same thing. Records and CDs are, like, they just have a different kind of simplicity that's, it's comforting in a way, and I like that. And I also want to style my bedroom as, like, late 90s, early 2000s aesthetic at some point. I know I keep talking about that, but I really do want to do that, and I've not forgotten. It's just been a little difficult finding time to actually not only, like, plan out these things, but also to, like, actually get out there and find furniture that matches my visions, I guess. So it's gonna be a big process, I imagine. I mean, luckily I have, like, some things already. I have a little bin on my floor right now. Actually, it's kind of a mess. My room is a mess, but I have a bin of these things that I want to use to decorate my room with that style. I have a lot of little Pokemon figures that I collected as a kid, and just like some random little, I guess, like trinkets, you could call them, of like, I mean, it's really just like anything that feels like it would be from that time, even if it's not. But yeah, I mean, I'm going for a style that just feels like it doesn't need to be like 100% accurate. You know, it's kind of funny, even though I have like a record collection now, or no, a CD collection rather. I actually don't even have a CD player, so that's a little bit of a roadblock, huh? I mean, I've gone to like multiple thrift stores and found some pretty cool looking CD players, but I just don't know if they work. So it's like kind of a gamble even like buying one in the first place, because you don't know A, if it'll work at all, or B, if it does work, the quality of the sound. So, I mean, I don't know, I might just have to like bite the bullet and just try buying one at some point, but I'm hesitant to spend money as it is, and I'm more so hesitant to spend money on something that I don't even know that I'm gonna like. So, it's quite the dilemma for no reason. I just tend to make things more complicated than they need to be. So, yeah. That's wonderful. Really love that I do that. It's probably my favorite trait about myself, actually. I'm kidding, it's really not. But it is just the way it is, so whatever. Maybe I just need to accept myself for that. I mean, I do. I don't really know what I'm going on about, but, yeah. I still have a problem with it, so. Let's get this tree. This one looks like it has a lot of wood in it. But, yeah, I really want to find, like, some, like, really good, like, 90s, early 2000s furniture. I want to find, like, there's this, like, specific style of, like, ugly orange wood that was so common back then. I wonder if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't even know if there's, like, a term for it, but maybe you know what I mean. But everything was, like, this really ugly shade of orange. Like, all the furniture and stuff. It's just, like, stained orange wood. That would be, like, trim, cabinets, dressers, anything, really. And, I mean, while I acknowledge that it's ugly, it's still, like, I want it. I want it to be ugly, I guess, if that's what it takes. Then I want it to be ugly. I just want it to feel authentic. And I want it to be, like, able to create a space that feels cozy, in a way. And I mean, it would be kind of reminiscent of my childhood bedroom, because I did have a lot of that ugly orange wood furniture. I remember especially my weird chair that I had. I don't even know how to describe it. It wasn't like a typical chair. It was one that you like kneeled on. Like you didn't even sit on it. You just would kneel, and your chair or your legs would like go down into the chair basically. And it was really strange, but I mean I kind of liked it. And I don't know what happened to it. I imagine we probably got rid of it. Unfortunately, because I did like that thing, but I guess it wasn't very practical, to be honest. And it wasn't the most comfortable either. The one thing that it was super good for, though, was cracking backs. Like, you could just lean backwards over this thing, and it would, like, oh man, it would feel so good. Like, you'd relieve, like, 20 years of tension, even though I've not even lived that long yet. So, that shouldn't be possible. But with that chair, yeah, you could do it. If you're 30, it'd probably get rid of like 60 years of tension. And yes, of course, it did have that ugly orange wood that I'm talking about. I guess that's why I bring it up, but yeah. My desk was like that as well. It was actually my dad's old desk that he had in his room as a kid. I always kind of found that interesting until one summer day I left my window open and I had a salt lamp on my desk, my dad's old desk as well. And it was humid out, and I don't know if you know this about salt lamps. I guess I kind of learned the hard way. But when there's like too much humidity near one, they can like full on melt. And mine did. Like it melted onto my desk and it like crystallized on my desk essentially, and it was like ruined basically. I basically ruined my dad's childhood desk and I felt really bad about it, but I mean it served me well until we moved and then I never really saw it again. But yeah, I like that thing a lot. It was a nice desk. I used to have like my drawing supplies in it because it was like, I mean, while it was like a typical like study table, like I had my PC on it and stuff, but there was also like a compartment in it, like something you'd see in like a school desk where you can like lift open the top and it would have like storage. I used to have like all my art supplies in there. I had like some sketchbooks and stuff. I remember I used to make a lot of Pokemon sketches as a kid. Had a whole sketchbook where I was gonna try and like sketch every one of my favorite Pokemon, but I only got to like, I think I finished the Tau Trio, and then I just stopped for some reason. I guess I just ran out of motivation, or maybe I moved on to other things. I don't know. It's one of my many dead projects, my many over-ambitious projects that I really had no chance at ever completing from the get-go, but ones that I started nonetheless, so yeah, I don't know. I do that a lot, where I start these super ambitious projects and never really see them through to the end. I hope that doesn't happen with this little playthrough we have going on, because it's been really fun. And, I mean, forever is obviously a very long time. I don't know if I can keep it going that long, like until I die. Probably not. I'm gonna forget about it by then. But I just want to keep it going for a while. But unfortunately, my mouse is locked up again, so I'm gonna have to restart my laptop quick. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. OBS was kind of tweaking out as well. Hopefully everything's working okay now. I guess I'll find out if this recording actually saves or not. That'll be a pretty clear indicator. That would suck if it's not, though, because I've not really made any progress where I wasn't recording yet, and if I had to just have like a big time skip at some point, that would not be really in line with what I want to do with this channel, so yeah. Ooh, was that a brown sheep? No, it's just a cow, damn it. I'm hung up on that now because that stupid wolf decided to kill one. Oh well, I mean, it is what it is. Wow, look at this. This is a pretty big tree. You know how I mentioned having a kind of annoying coworker, right? Well, there have been some updates with that. So it turns out that I was not the only one that had issues with this coworker of mine. And so much so, in fact, that they had 14 complaints about them in the span of like 2 weeks, which is like at least like 1 complaint a day, basically. So management had a little meeting with them just to discuss these things, and not in a mean way or like on you're fired kind of way, but it did escalate because my coworker who was in the meeting did not like all these things and was taking everything very personally and kind of blew up, I guess you could say, and was saying how everyone must hate them and like all that kind of thing. Well, they ended up like, I don't want to say like getting physically aggressive, but they were outbursting physically, I guess you could say. Like they were, apparently, I don't know if this is like accurate, but this is what I've heard from my coworkers and some of it also from my manager herself. So yeah, he started like banging his fists on the counter of the office. I'm not sure why or what he thought that would accomplish, but it didn't really get him anywhere. And as far as I know, he actually, because of that, did end up getting fired. So what I've also heard from my coworkers is that if he comes back on the premises of our, I guess, our work, then we're supposed to call the police because he's not supposed to be there. And it's, I mean, I don't want to like imply or like assume that anything would be like possible. Even I don't really know this person. But I mean, I do have my impression on them that they gave me from working with them for like 2 weeks or so. But I guess it's just like a very kind of scary situation considering the type of people that I guess more commonly work at my workplace, which is like usually like high school students, which should not be around someone that's capable of those things, you know? Like, what are they going to do if he got like physically, like, I mean, not aggressive, I don't want to say that again, but like if they had an outburst like that, you know? What could these high schoolers have done? Like, what would they even, like, be able to do? It's just a scary situation when there's, like, a 28-year-old man with a bunch of high schoolers. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to imply anything. I don't know, like, I myself don't even know what could happen. It's just, like, yeah, I don't know. It's a big difference in age, and yeah, who knows what's possible. I think it's just for the best, though, that they're gone. So, hooray for that, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Hate to say it, but I am a lot happier now at work. I don't feel like I have to hide away on my breaks and plan them out to avoid that coworker anymore, which is what I was and what I did end up doing. Which, I mean, it's shitty of me as well, but I'm sorry, I don't really want to hear you yap about your love life when it's people that I don't even really know. People that I don't know, period, actually. I don't know the first thing about these people in here talking to me as if I should. I don't know. Again, I feel mean saying all these things, but it's just frustrating, you know? And I know I'm not the only one. Because I've talked to my other coworkers, and they all seem to share the same sentiment, that it's for the best. So, yeah. Luckily, I'm not the only one. This also makes me wonder, then, if there's anyone at my work that, like, secretly, like, behind my back hates me. Because, I mean, even though I feel like in this coworker's case, they probably could have figured some things out. But, I mean, I don't know. But, maybe there's some people that are better at hiding these things. And maybe they're hiding it from me. You never know. I mean, I don't think there would be. I hear from my coworkers that, like, they never really hear anything bad about me. So that makes me think that maybe I'm in the clear, I guess you could say. But, again, like, it's hard to know. It goes back to my whole conversation I had about, like, how you never really perceive anyone the same as another person, because you all have your own impressions on someone. Like, every single impression that anyone ever has on anyone is all subjective. It's subjective to, like, their interactions with the person, just how they perceive conversation in general. There's people that are, like, different types of communicators and different types of listeners, and it all plays into your perspective of people and your compatibility with them. Like, I don't know, I'm sure if there is even anyone watching this, it makes you wonder, like, could you be best friends with my best friend? Maybe, maybe not. It's weird. But, yeah, I don't know. There's gotta be someone out there in the world that does, like, hate my guts. Right? I mean, maybe, maybe not. Maybe my sister's ex. I hate his guts. It'd only be natural if he hates mine, too. Genuinely, though, hate that man. Trying to think, like, who else could possibly hate me. I guess people from my old friend group that I had. The really bad friend group. The one where, like, 90% of the people were really bad influences. Actually, who am I kidding? Everyone in that group was. I'm really glad I'm out of that. But, I mean, I wonder if they still even think about me. If they still even, like, remember me. I don't know. It's interesting to think about. I definitely remember them. They had a lasting impact on me and how I communicate with other people and how I perceive, like, conversation and stuff. I mean, they influence, like, how I perceive people, because I'm always, like, worried now that anyone that I open up to or anyone that I become friends with is gonna turn out like they were. Because I had these really, like, high opinions, or, like, really good opinions of these people, and then I find out that they're just not really good people to be around, and that I really shouldn't be around these people. And it kind of, like, flipped my perception of people in general as a whole, and it kind of messed me up. I don't know. I've never been, like, a super trusting person. I mean, I think in a way I am a trusting person, but at the same time, I'm not. Like, I'll take action that would appear trusting with someone, but still in the back of my head, I'll be thinking, like, oh, this is a really bad idea, like, I shouldn't be doing this. And, I don't know, I think I'm just able to subdue those thoughts, but, more so now that I was friends with those people, it's so hard to know with anyone. Like, there's people that can seem like the best people in the world, people that everyone wants to be around, and then you're around them, and then you start to see these things that aren't so, I guess, pretty. I don't know. And it's even worse when it happens with someone that, like, you really, really liked, and someone that you really, really looked up to, and I don't know. Because that's happened before as well. And I still even sometimes wonder, like, if it's a good thing that I'm not really communicating with these people anymore. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think it's for the best. Unfortunately, now also this whole situation of like people not really being as good as they appear on first glance has also kind of made me quick to let go of people as well. Like, if someone, I guess, hurts me once, then there's like a 75% chance that I'm just gonna let them go immediately, unless they're like someone who I still like really care about, and someone I feel like I don't really have much of a choice to let go of, then I won't. But if it's someone that like really hurt me, someone that I even have like the slightest inkling that it might be best for me to like be away from them, then odds are I won't be seeing them again. And that's not right. This is not how relationships should be, and I acknowledge that, but I don't change anything about it. There's someone in my, well, not in my life now, but there was someone in my life who was really important to me, and now I don't see them anymore, and I don't think I'm ever going to again, because I don't really want to. And I mean, that sucks to have to say, but it's just the truth. I don't think this person wanted to lose me either, but I think if they think about it, they'll realize as well that it is for the best. And it's hard to admit that, but I mean, I've been just fine without this person in my life. I'm sure they're doing just fine without me. So, no point in crying over it or like being upset even. You're only ever going to be like a part of anyone's life. That's another thing. You can like want to be someone's everything. You can want to be like someone's whole life, quote unquote. But all of us are really only like a speck in the scheme of like someone's whole life, and it's unrealistic to think that you could be any more than that. As sad as that is, it's true. Like, even your parents. I mean, I guess it's, you are a greater part of their life as you will be in anyone else's, maybe. But regardless, you're still only part of it. They can say like, "Oh, you're my everything, and you are my life," and I mean, maybe that's true to them, but objectively, we really are just like a fraction of what's possible, or I mean, not even what's possible, just a fraction of what you might think is the case if you just heard that on paper. And that's okay though. You don't need to be like someone's shadow to be a part of their life. You just, I don't know. It's okay to just be a part of someone's life. You don't need to be all of it. It's unrealistic to think that you should have to. Let's see if a tree looks good here. Whoops. Shoot. If I can even grow one there, maybe I can't. Let's try right there instead. I'm just gonna leave that and then maybe get some bone meal again, if I have any more. Yeah, I don't know. I have like a really bad attachment style with people. And it is one where I am quick to let go of people. I feel bad when I think about it because I know that this person is in fact Well, I guess, like, in this one case, there's someone that I know that I have left that was at least initially sad about it. I have no idea what their opinions are of me now. I haven't talked to them for quite a while now, since before I started this channel, and I have no intention of finding out what they feel about me. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to think about. Okay, where am I gonna put a tree? Because it doesn't seem like any of these places actually work. What about right here? Oh shit, that's big. Okay, that's fine though. I guess. Yeah, I mean it works. It's really big, wow. Okay. Look at our house. This is so... It's so cozy. It's so, like, tranquil, and it just looks like home. Wow. But yeah, I mean, it is sad that I'm not really in this person's life anymore. Maybe they're sad that I'm not in their life either, but again, no matter how many times I think that, I'm not going to change it. I'm not going back to them, and I'm not going to be in their life ever again. And that's just the way it is. And we can be sad about it, but again, I'm not going to do anything about it. I've already made up my mind that that's just going to be the way it is. Yeah. I still have my memories with them. I try not to think about them anymore. I try to forget that I ever even knew them, honestly. I do. That's kind of fucked up, but it's the truth. But that's all I need. That's enough for me. So yeah. I'm sorry, this is probably so confusing. I'm being very vague, and I'm speaking in very, like, loose terms, but maybe some of it is, like, I don't know, in any way, maybe some of this is, like, actually, like, resonating with someone out there. I don't know. It might not be either. Okay, well, that noise is not good. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, right now we are cruising my headspace, and you're hearing all of it. So, yeah. It's not all gonna make sense, but it makes sense to me. So, yeah. Thank you for putting up with it, I guess. It's a lot of bullshit. That's kind of just how my mind works. A whole lot of nonsense and, stupid ideas and idiotic thoughts, but it is my own, so I try to make the most of it. I don't know what any of this space is going to be honest. I'm kind of just, like, clearing some space for something at this point. Ooh, something I want to make is a museum. I know it's, like, kind of cliche in, like, Minecraft worlds, especially, like, Forever worlds, but some history in this world would actually be pretty cool. I also want to make a church. I'm not a religious person, nor have I ever been, but I'm so weirdly drawn to, like, religion as a whole, like, the concept of it, and, like, worship. I don't know, maybe that's weird, but I just find it really interesting that we're so, like, drawn to, I guess, what, like, piety, I think is the term? Like, why is that a thing? And why is it the case that, like, we're, like, biologically, like, inclined to believe in something greater than ourselves. Like, I think there's, like, some kind of study that shows that, like, we're biologically, like, wired to believe in, like, some kind of religion or follow, like, I guess some religious practice. I don't know, it's weird, but, yeah. It's just a lot of interesting things to talk about. And, again, even though I'm not religious, I actually find the Bible really interesting. Like, got some really weird stories in there. Case in point, like, Revelations, Genesis. It's pretty fucked up for a book that's supposed to be, like, so, like, universal. Like, there's a lot of, like, weird stories in there, like, yeah, I don't even know, like, dad almost kills son because God wants him to, Judas as a whole, the beast, I don't know, it's just a lot of weird things that are kind of cool. It's like Earth lore, basically. Whether or not it's true is, like, very debatable. I've always seen the Bible as, like, fictional stories that you can, like, walk away with, like, some kind of message from having read. I hope that's not, like, seen as, like, blasphemous, or I don't know, but it's like, come on. I'm sorry, but I don't think the Earth was ever flooded. I think that's, I mean, maybe, like, by natural causes, but not because, like, some people were a little unruly or something. Like, that's pretty damn dramatic. Like, sorry, God, if you're real and if you're watching this, then please forgive me, but did you really have to flood the Earth and kill a fuck ton of people just because they were, like, being a little naughty? What kind of punishment is that? Not only are you taking it out on the people that were naughty, but every other life form on the planet. Like, save for, like, 2 types of each species, which is, like, come on, that's not enough. What, is everything after that, like, the product of incest, too? That's kind of fucked up. Like, I'm sorry, but there's just no way that any of that's true. It's just, you're supposed to take messages from it, and that's okay. It doesn't need to be anything more. It serves its purpose. And that's why I think the Bible's kind of interesting. There are so many people who take it so literally, but I don't think that's the point at all. Geez, what kind of conversations have I been having with myself today? From personal relationships to my, like, the way my mind works to religion, and it's just a lot. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. But I'm sure if you're on this episode of my recordings, then you're probably used to that by now. Because all I seem to do is yap. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just kind of what you get on this channel, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Hey, what if this was, like, a little balcony or something? I don't know, maybe not, that's kind of stupid. Man, I'm getting a little bit tired. Tomorrow I work, like, 11 to 7, I think, which, another very long day. I'm kind of really hoping for a break at some point. I'm getting really tired, to be honest. Like, really, really tired. Not, like, physically or, like, mentally right now, but, like, just tired of my routine. It's exhausting. I don't know. It's just a lot of the same, and I could use a break, I think. I had one from school, but, yeah, nothing from work, really. I mean, I get, like, a day off here and there, but it's like, is that enough? 1 day out of, like, 7 in the week? Like, it's, I don't know. It's a little tough, but it is what it is, and I'm not gonna complain. The paychecks have been really nice, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for my wallet, but unfortunately for my psyche. And my psyche's just gonna have to suck it, because I'm not about to, like, make any issues or anything. I'm just gonna take what I got and roll with it. Which are very long hours. Okay, God, I need to stop yawning. It's not helping my case. What should I build next? No, I don't even know, to be honest. Let's see. Well, this is maybe going to be an entrance. Like a backdoor side entrance type thing. But what is this? This is like a void. Let me just go like walk around the whole place again, just so I can like look for anywhere that might be able to use like some type of space. It's just a little difficult to like decide where to put things, I guess. You have a crafting station. Though I guess it's more of like a furnace station than a crafting station, isn't it? Because crafting would be more like chests with crafting tables. That's just like furnaces and crafting tables. So, yeah, I don't know. Like crafting tables here and like chests all around it, maybe? I have no idea. But it would be really nice to get some kind of storage system running, to be honest. So, yeah. Well, hold on, let's see. Because if I do, like, cobblestone chests... What if I do, like... Okay, hold on a minute. See, my vision is to have things like, wait. Let me cook. Although, am I cooking? I have no idea. Probably not. Okay, but like, that is how I know that that's a cobblestone chest. And, yeah, I don't know. Is that stupid? That might be kind of stupid. Let me just break that. Although, maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually kind of nice. I don't know. I guess that will just be our cobblestone storage for now. Let me go grab as much as I can find and start moving it over. I know I have a lot of this stuff, so this is going to clear up a lot of other chests that I have. Let me really just grab as much as I absolutely can. There we go. A little bit more. Okay. It is crazy how much cobblestone that we have, though. Like, it's really crazy. It's insane, even, I would say. Wow. Like, already that's kind of crazy. Wow, so much cobblestone. This is great. Can't wait to use all of this on nothing. Like, I really don't know what I'm going to use this for, but maybe I'll figure something out. Who knows? Wow, it's almost like a full double chest. Kind of crazy. Okay. We need to, like, do something now, because this episode has just been, like, me gathering shit and clearing a couple spaces and planting a tree and... Oh my god! What the hell? I just got ambushed. That's crazy, that actually kind of scared me. Well, let's try and fill this in as much as I can. That sucked. Hate those things. My glowstone. Damn it. Well, whatever. It is what it is. Ooh, spooky tunnel. That goes nowhere, seemingly. Weird. What a nice little lake. How have I not noticed that this is even here? I mean, I'm sure I have, I just, like, never really made note of it. Let's get our sugarcane. I feel like I haven't gathered this in a while. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. Whole lot of sugarcane. Uh-oh. Zombies already? Really? This window is so dinky. Like, why is it even there? I don't know, I guess because I just needed, like, something in that room. Even if it does look a little goofy. It works, right? So, yeah, not a big deal. We're just gonna sleep out in the shed tonight. I really don't like hearing all these footsteps. Oh man, I'm so tired. T. T for, I don't know. T for 2. TWO. 2 what's? 2 glowstone dusts. What the hell? That sounds like a really stupid ass song. Probably because it could be, I guess. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's, again, come up with some plans for the base. So that room right there, the one that is, like, my parents' old bedroom, somehow we need a room above that that will act as, like, the base for the little, like, walkway that will connect this mountain to that one. I'm not sure how that will work out. Maybe, some kind of hallway from that window could maybe help with that. I don't know. But then, yeah, we're gonna have, like, a glass walkway up there, I think. So let's go, clear out some space up there and just see what happens. Maybe we'll find a way to make it work. Let's see, it doesn't even go up there. So, like, what the hell's the point? What if I, like, hold on. This is so stupid, but just, like, let me cook. What if this is, like, a little balcony type thing? I don't know, is that kind of stupid? It is a little bit, but it's fine. And then, well, this is gonna have to move. Oh my god. That's a lot of, cobblestone. Wow. That's kind of satisfying, though. having them all on the ground like that and then just shoving it all back in. Get in there, cobblestone. Get out of here. Okay. Now, let's put this here. And then make a few stairs. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll go like that. I don't know what I'm doing. I really have no idea. Does that look dumb? It might look a little dumb. I don't know. But if we have something like this, you know, then it could maybe work. Loud ass door. Let's see. Maybe the door should be over there on that side. Because then it can like come out more. And we can go like that, that. This is so, like, complicated for no reason. Okay, wait, but what if then we do this? Oh, and that needs planks. How about that? Now, that's not terrible. It's not wonderful either, but it isn't terrible. And maybe that's all we can hope for right now. Is not terrible. I don't know. Who knows at this point? I think we'll just go with that. And, yeah, cool. I guess I could make some, like, fences up there, maybe. Let's make some sticks, then. Uh-oh. Hello? What just happened? Is it gonna crash again? Oh shit, it's just my mouse. Okay, I thought my laptop just, like, froze completely, but it's just my mouse, apparently. Damn it. Okay, that noise is a cue, I think, for me to go restart my laptop, so let me do that quick. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I don't know if you can hear this obnoxiously loud fan noise right now, but that would be my laptop. I don't know why it's about to take off, but it is, so that's really fun, isn't it? Speaking of really fun, you know what I just remembered? Is that, well, okay, first of all, you know how it's been, like, a lot warmer lately? Well, it turns out we actually have a winter storm watch going on right now. And, basically, I think, like, on Wednesday or so, it's gonna be, like, major snowstorm again. Which is crazy. We've had, like, one, like, I don't know, like, a week ago? Maybe two? But it's just insane, like, how often we're getting these now. Like, it should be getting warmer, you'd think, right? But I guess nature has other plans. So that's awesome. That's wonderful. Truly, truly great and fun and exciting, and I love it here. Anyways, I guess this works. I mean, it's only gonna be like, hopefully just like one way to get up there. I want to get like another one somewhere. I don't know how that'll work, but yeah. This whole place is like a maze. I think we've already kind of established that, so it's not a big deal. Okay, let's see. Let's go back outside quick. I just want to like, again, I want to look at everything. Just try and plan some things out again. I'm probably gonna get off pretty soon. I'm still very tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. Probably just the fact that I worked a super long shift today and it was pretty busy, and I had to make a lot of the decisions today, and it was a lot. Not only did I have to make a lot of like the decisions for people, but it was also like we had a kind of strange schedule today. Like, I mean, okay, so as a lead in my job, I have to look at our schedule for like who's actually like coming in for the day, and then using that schedule, I have to position everyone like throughout the day in like different tasks and stuff. So I had to do that, but the like actual schedule, the one that like showed where everyone would be like coming in and whatnot, it was kind of a mess today. It was like really difficult to figure these things out, and we had the brain power of like 4 leads working on the schedule at the end of it, because I was just like, guys, I need help, and even then we still kind of had some issues, and I had to end up staying like 40 minutes later than I was supposed to be there today, which I don't mind staying late at all, actually. I'm like always willing to do it. Want to be helpful, but it's just kind of crazy, and it took a lot out of me, like having to think about all that stuff. I know it's kind of stupid. I should have a lot more mental capacity, but just, I don't know. Working so much has been taking a lot out of me. I'm trying to figure out how to put these glowstone blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my, look at this, it's raining. That means it's gonna be laggy. Oh boy. Raise your hand if you love lag. I'm not raising my hand right now. I don't know if you are, but I can tell you right now I am definitely not. Hey, I mean, it's pretty. Here's an idea. We're gonna go look out the window upstairs, and we're gonna watch the rain from inside. And we're gonna see how cozy that is. Because we have a nice indoor house. We're safe in here. Safe from all the elements outside. Let's go look out this window. Wow. Let's go down. It is really cozy in here. Look at those creepers. Those idiots. They don't have a roof over their heads. All they have is leaves. I could never. Man, what a cozy space, though. This feels like an attic. It reminds me specifically of a attic that one of my friends had at their cabin, like, growing up. I'm not friends with them anymore. They're, an interesting bunch of people, but back then they were, like, some of my closest friends, and I went to their cabin a few times, and they had, like, this really cool, like, loft-type, attic, I guess, and I remember, like, hanging out with some of them up there sometimes, and it was pretty cool. And it had that same vibe, because it was, like, all wooden, and, you had a nice view up there as well, so yeah, it feels very similar, especially because of this. But yeah, anyways, I am actually really tired. I think I might get off for tonight, but goodness, we really didn't accomplish much. I'm hoping later on, like, in the week, I'll actually have, like, time during the day to play this game, because every time I've recorded, like, the last, like, 10 episodes, it feels like, has been, like, late at night, and I didn't start the channel like that. I actually was, like, playing during the day and stuff, and it was a lot easier to actually get things done then. But, lately it's just been... It's been a little hectic, and, yeah, haven't really necessarily had the best schedule for this channel. But that's okay. I hope this content isn't, like, too boring. Is there a zombie in my house by any chance? I hear one. It must be up top. Okay, that's good though, it's not inside. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending time with me in this video. Again, I hope you guys are doing well. Please treat yourself to something nice if you're watching this. Think of it as you're doing it for me, if not for yourself, which hopefully it is for yourself. But if you're not motivated enough for that, then do it for me. I want you to. I want you to do something nice for yourself. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time, whenever that may be, hopefully tomorrow. I think I have Wednesday off, or maybe Thursday. I don't know, one of those days. I will see you guys then. Good night, everyone.